Lily, obviously, his costume designer, his confidant, and has known him since he was a child. Knows his shortcomings, really. Understands him very well, and probably, like every other woman in the film, loves him. And also is able to be very open with him and quite critical of him, but said in such a way that he understands that she would only do it out of affection for him, and she tries to keep him morally on the right track. Doesn't quite succeed, but like all good friends, he takes some of the advice and ignores the rest. We rehearsed Folie Bergère. I rehearsed the song with Paul Bourgave for weeks, it seemed. Weeks, And you'd go up and you'd stand. You'd just hear a bit of somebody else doing their song, but you never heard quite all of it. It was all quite frustrating. And then we did the choreography of the number with all the dancers. And then came the day when we put it together. And frightening, that was very frightening, because on the same day, and just as we were about to begin, Sophia arrived for the first time on the set. So we all went, of course, and just welcomed her and gazed at her, and was pretty speechless, I was. And then Rob said, we really must go and rehearse, we must go and do this. And so we did, but as we got there, she and Daniel had come and sat down just a bit further back than you were, so I knew that I had to do the whole number in front of them. And I thought, it can't be more frightening ever than this moment. This must be the most frightening moment. So in a way it put everything into perspective for me. He directs by stealth, Rob. He directs through immense kindness. Not that he is praising you all the time, but somehow he has a way of making you feel that you've done it to a certain level. And when he says to you, perhaps a little bit so-and-so, he gives you not only the confidence, but also the energy to do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until he gets what he wants. But it's never a chore. I mean, just every day we were just so lucky with the people we worked with. And Daniel, I know very well, having worked with him in the 70s, played his mother, another kind of mother to him, as Hamlet. Well, Daniel ceases really to be Daniel when he comes onto the set. Although you can have endless jokes with him, but it will be not so much with Daniel as it is with Guido. And so any way that he reacts he so totally absorbs. It's as if the part gets somehow injected into him, and the whole of his inside becomes that character. I mean, there's only the skin of Daniel left. So you don't call it Daniel anymore, you call it Guido. I think that coming to C9 will be quite a different experience than people imagine. It's not the musical of it, it's not the stage musical, it's a film of it. And so Rob has made some choices, and there's music in it that isn't in the musical, and there's music in it that is in the musical. But also, at the same time, is this terrible, desperate story of a man who is completely at a crossroads, at a standstill, who cannot operate, who has a complete block and doesn't know what to do, in a desperate situation. There's a very strong storyline. But then at the same time, you get some wonderful music.